All right, welcome back. So, the last part we stopped, we clearly gave the managers, the senior managers, a documentation of what we have done. We've counted the number of data, 1005. Now we're going to move on to the next bit now. In the next bit here, we're going to see how we can kind of approach the next project aim that they have. So remember, they want us to build a model as they want us to build a model to detect fraud, in their system in supply chain. So the first thing I'm going to do now I know we're running with 1005. Where's the data? This is the data. What I'm going to do first of all is to see how I can clearly build a simple model where I can get staff, for example, that kind of got refund. I'm going to be working with B. Staff that got refund on this stuff. Look at refund. I'm going to color this, for example. Color this out now. The different modeling that I can create from this, but making it simple. First of all, I'm going to get, for example, staff 101. As you can see, it's getting multiple, and staff that got the same ID, got payment the same amount on the same day. As you can see, this is different dates, so this pass out, but the same day, and this is also sale. It's quite complicated, but we can do this. So in achieving this simple and steady, I am going to dig into using E SQL to create a simple model where the executive officers can use. And the first model I'm going to provide in will be this. I'm going to start E SQL now with a big screen. I'm going to put it aside like normal. I'm going to come here and now clear the old script I use. I'm going to use this script. What will this script be doing? Simple script. It's going to get the staff ID that are affected. It's going to get an amount. Let me make it clear. Yeah? So this is going to get this the staff ID. B is going to get column B. Let me bring this aside. Yes. It's going to get, like I said, repeating myself, staff ID B, column B. It's going to get the amount, which is column C. Transaction date, this date, column D. Then it's going to count all the refund that this particular staff made, which is going to count all the records that it will bring out and name it, create a new column called refund count. What will this provide for me? It will count all the staff IDs, that the number of refund that that they made. Now where it gets interesting is the next bit. It's going to get it from, which is this sheet table 1. It will now go one step further, and this is the creation of the model where transaction type equals to refund, because as you can see on column E, we don't need the sales, we need the refund only for 1005 lines, and this is why their accounting units couldn't meet up again. They're kind of they've tried their best, but they don't have enough resources, enough manpower to dig into the multiple data that they have in a recurring basis. So what am I going to do? I'm going to get only the refund. Then the next bit, I'm going to group it, as you can see, with staff ID, amount, transaction date. Now, what is very important is this last algorithm, this last condition. I need the staff that has, collected refund using the same ID on this more than one time. That's what this is going to get. So this is a secret now. As you can see, if you're working with any company, I'm just going to click run. If you're working with any company that has issues with fraud like this, we can come into your company, build models for you to see how you can detect internal employees or customers or whatever transaction you have, to build models for us to for you to achieve more really, and reduce your losses, because this clearly fraud causes losses, can cause a company to go down, and we are here for you. Wonderful. How fast the ESQL do this? Look at this. Just 30 seconds. Imagine you having this task in front of you that is taking years and years to accomplish, and we can come in and provide it with you, working with you really to provide this. What do we have here? This is what we have. I'm going to explain this bit of the data first before I go to the graph. As you can see, it has gotten this unique staff on column B. These are the staff IDs, the different staff IDs. But what is interesting, we go on to the next bit. What it has provided here based on this script on the right hand side, it has gotten this first staff. I'm going to paint this out so we know. This is going to be example. This staff ID is 65.6, has gotten refund of £100 or 100 whatever currency you're using there, and the transaction date is 2nd 10 2024, and guess what? He got it twice. Why? It's supposed to be once. And this is clear fraud. This particular staff should be asked to refund this. So it goes on and on and on. As you can see, different staff with different issues that I'm seeing here. That is where this condition is doing its thing. Greater than 1. 1 is acceptable. Greater than 1 is not acceptable. I'm going to bring the graph up now. This gives the senior managers a clear view. What is going on, what they need to do, the dates involved, and the staff IDs. Now, what do I need to do next? I'm just going to log this in. This is our model that we've created, and this is going to constitute one model that they can use. What do I need to do? I'm just going to comment this out. Let me go to get the comment section of ESQL. So I'm going to use, this is red really, this is not good. So I'm just going to put this comment here, what I've done on this. So this is, I'll call this, just going to make this look for the same amount. Request a refund. Alright, going to break this here. So this is what we've done. Same staff member request a refund for the same amount on the same day more than once. Wow, that's bad. How many number of staff? As you can see, we can't tell. So I'm going to go one step ahead. We need to count. We need to count how many number of staffs here are affected with this. So I'm just going to count the number of staff affected. This is quite easy. I can just scroll down 1, 2, 3, 4. But in a situation where it's thousands running, we should be able to give the managers a simple script to get it done. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to count this now and give them the opportunity. If it's 1,000, 500,000, whatever the number, they should be able to immediately see it with a single script, without formulas, without Excel. Now I can see it's 10, sweet, easy and simple. I'm going to comment this out. This is red, as you can see again. What have we achieved with this? I'm going to comment this out. This is the count of what? It's the count of what I did below here. That's the count of this. I'm going to go up a little bit. So I'm just going to comment it properly out. That's the count of staff members that have done something wrong. So this is a count. Alright, looking good. So the below is the real script. This is the script. Just gonna put it here, nice and simple. I'm gonna color this red again because it's really fraud and not good. All right, as you can see, we have provided the senior staff members, 1 members of staff 10. The next bit underneath it, we have provided also the amount that they collected and meeting their criteria. Wonderful. I think we don't have time more for this particular model. We've created the model. We'll go forward in the next video to see how we can create more fraud model on this particular project. I hope you're following slow and steady with me how we're achieving this, how we're digging into this data to provide deep insight into fraudulent activities. So I'm just going to stop here now and we'll continue later. Thank you.